I see we're on a precipice of massive change in overall healthcare, and I see our students being the necessary ingredient to turn idea into action.
Hey guys, welcome back to Cheddar. Thousands of students are graduating from the Health Coach Institute every single year in hopes of launching a career in the fitness or wellness industry. And CEO Eric Nooner joins us now with more on that particular growing space. Eric, such a pleasure to have you on with us. So this particular certification program is sometimes called a holistic MBA. So how do you actually get students ready for this industry?
We have 4 pillars that we teach, and we really focus on implementation versus information. A lot of the education is focused on information. We find that the transformation comes when you're actually practicing the work. So we teach nutrition, we teach a skill called transformational coaching, we work on personal development, and then my sweet spot is proven marketing and business systems.
So a well-rounded education, if you will.
Yeah.
And then what gives you confidence to, or I should say, how would you describe the skill set that someone has then when he or she is essentially completed with the program? What can that person do? And what gives you confidence that person is then ready to go out and really get into this by him or herself?
Yeah, it's a great question. When someone's doing it right and really doing the work, we call them a master of habit change.
Master of habit change.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so we see that as the critical element that needs to be added to the healthcare system in order to kind of change the game. Essentially, we really aim to give our health coaches everything they need to be successful. And I'm super practical. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a marketing expert, and I'm bottom line driven. And in regards to healthcare, it needs to shift to looking at the root cause and not symptoms.
Well, so many people use apps or some part of their thing on their phone or some sort of form of technology to give them their workout or track their health status for the day, or their food intake, all that stuff. So how is it important, and it seems like it would be, but how is it important for you to make sure that your students are continuously updated and competitive with this growing app industry that's out there right now that, eventually down the road, we might be having our phones tell us the entire workout. We don't even need a trainer anymore for certain things.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a blend of human and technology, and we're doing this ourselves. So, yes, people are going to use apps, but when you actually ask employees across the nation, they choose a health coach 3-to-1 over a technology
Because they want
app.
that interpersonal communication.
Yeah, they want heart.
Yeah. Is it hard, do you think, because the workout process is so difficult and people respond, perhaps majority of people respond to a supportive coach, or is it just a lot of like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I got to team up with someone who could physically tell me, not a voice coming out of a computer?
Yeah, you get different needs for different people, but ultimately, I believe we train our health coaches to ask the questions that no one's asking that really matter, which is, what do you want?
Right.
Okay, well, let's talk about what some of your students have actually been able to go out and do. What have they, when they leave the program, what have they done?
Yeah, I would love to share a story of Tyson Lerner, who was working in Manhattan every day, waking up at 5 in the morning to be in the gym, and back in the gym 10 o'clock at night.
Wow. When did he sleep?
Is a she, she had 2 children, she
Wow.
a lot of hustle. And she actually moved her family to upstate New York, works out of her home, does all her training over Zoom, leveraged our program to completely create a game-changing career for ourselves, making over $250,000 a year.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What does the future of the Institute look like, do you think?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and how far
That's
into the
the big
future have you
question.
started to plan for, you think?
I see we're on a precipice of massive change in overall healthcare, and I see our students being the necessary ingredient to turn idea into action. So right now, the average physician spends around 15 minutes with people. If you want to actually create lifestyle change and habit change, you need a lot more immersion. And I believe health coaches are going to really connect with the world to provide that necessary time with people.
Healthcare costs in this country, pharmaceuticals, you think this is largely at the root of it, of all these systemic issues in this country?
I believe it's because we've focused on pharmaceutical drug as medicine as opposed to food and lifestyle design as medicine.
Right.
All right, fascinating stuff. Eric Nooner is the CEO over at the Health Coach Institute. Such a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.